I can hear the thunder rolling, and the rain begins to fall. I can feel my courage tremble after I have come so far. Today my heart is sinking, and my world is caving in. But there's light on the horizon, and the darkness will give in to one more day of hope, one more day of faith. Tomorrow will be brighter if I get through today. Better days are coming further down the road, so for now I'll just keep clinging to one more day of hope. One more day. And I know that I'll get through this. My dreams are in my grasp. When I find the power within me, I know this storm will pass. It will only make me stronger. When this victory I've won, I can last a little longer. If I keep holding on to one more day of hope, one more day of faith. Tomorrow will be brighter if I get through today. Better days are coming further down the road, so for now I'll just keep clinging to one more day of hope, one more day. Better days are coming further down the road, so for
Well, that's One More Day of Hope, and that's all any of us have got right now. One More Day of Hope. Yep, that's the name of the song. It's on our Fly CD. So somebody will post a link to it. That's in our Fly Shop. You can't miss it. Robert has been busy, and I told you yesterday that he was wanting some date nut bread. Well, guess what? He made it all by himself. He's a pretty good cook, and he cleans up too. He cleans up after himself. So there's date nut bread in our future, and it's gonna be we're also gonna have pizza for dinner because we have 2 leftover hamburger patties from dinner last night, and we're gonna crumble those up and put those on a pizza. And we have mozzarella cheese, and we have pepperonis. What else do we have to go? Onions. We can have onions on the pizza. So we're gonna have a pizza night, and it'll be fun. I've got the pizza dough recipe. It's a Bobby Flay recipe, and it is so easy. It is so easy. There's Sister Patty. She's not a nun, y'all. Sister Patty is just my sister. Anyway, folks, We just have to, we have to laugh. If we lose our laughter, we lose everything. So we got to continue to laugh. My daughter-in-law posted the cutest, and I shared it with y'all, the cutest little video of toddlers, like 14, 15 months old toddlers, giving each other hugs after this pandemic is over, after our stay-at-home is over. And it was just everybody hugging everybody. It's kind of like everybody toasting everybody. You got to toast to, what's next? We got another day of hope. Hamburger pizza. Yep, I'm going to crumble up the hamburger and I'm going to add some pepperonis to it, I believe. And what else? Onion. I cut up an onion to go on there. And we're going to have a pizza night. Sister Patty. Oh, she does have a PhD in Christian counseling, though, y'all. So she got a lot of experience. Oh, that tastes so good. It just tastes wonderful. I think I don't put anything in my tea except tea. And I make up my thermos bottle about 1:00 with 3 tea bags in it. And then I add a stronger little tea bag in here. It is so good. By the time I get around to drinking it at 3:00, I am a happy girl. And then I'll finish drinking this all through the night. So it's about three cups that I make. Yep, Wise Women's Tea is what it's called. One more day closer to all this stuff being over with. And I'm happy, It hasn't been as hard on Robert and I because we're together 24/7. We have been since he retired 11 years ago. And he stays busy. He stays busy and he gets things done. He builds me fires. He makes me coffee. He makes me tea. Well, he doesn't make me tea very often. I make him tea every once in a while. But today he made a date nut bread. And my daughter-in-law is sending me some sourdough starter. And I'm excited. I am excited. I can't... honey sounds good, but that's how I figured out I was allergic to honey. Was one time I only drank tea with a teaspoon of honey in it, and it did not work well for me. I was sick as a dog for weeks afterwards. And then I realized I was drinking tea with honey in it every day, and when I stopped that, I stopped getting sick. Anyway, so, it's what's for dinner. And Leanne and I posted a link with a picture. I did little graphics. I'm not great at graphics, but I posted the picture of a chef's hat and some wooden spoons and some garlic. And we're having this stay-in cook-off challenge. Post your pictures. I'm going to post Robert's picture of his little date loaf here. And I told him a little tip. My mother-in-law, Elizabeth, Justin's granny Elizabeth, told me about once upon a time. If you'll coat the dates and the nuts in flour before you put it in the batter, that they'll suspend themselves evenly within the batter instead of sinking to the bottom. We're staying. It's going to be fun. Post your pictures along with your recipe. And if you don't have a recipe, just, sort of figure it out. You know how to do it. A handful of this. And I had to do a splash yesterday of Worcestershire. I don't know how much I put in those beans. Because I don't have a recipe. I just throw it together. And I can make enough for 100 people, or I can make enough for 2 people. And we got a few leftovers. But it's going to be okay, y'all. I'm looking forward to us getting back to normal. And I hate the term new normal, just so you know. I don't like that term. We're going to go back to normal. But we're going to be a little more consistent with washing our hands. And not, being careful opening doors. Use your pink little rag to open a door, or I've always used my sleeve or my shirt tail. So, we can get through this. I hardly ever get sick. I mean, it is so rare. I really hadn't been sick much in the last 10 years until last April, and I haven't been sick since then. So last April, I was too sick to go to my sister's wedding, and she has an anniversary coming up in 3 days. She and her husband will have 1 year of married bliss, and he is the sweetest thing. He is this. He was made for my sister Patty. Yes, he was. His name's Phil, and he's a good man, and he takes good care of her. We have no bandwagon, y'all. We have no bandwagon, so you hadn't fallen off. You just kind of postponed doing your routine. So let's get up and get our let's get up and get our shoes on. Let's figure out what's for dinner. Let's get our kitchens clean. I told you this morning about the 4 things that make us really get things done. Y'all been playing the 2-minute challenge today? Get up and get dressed to lace up shoes. Put in a load of laundry. Wash your dishes and keep your sink clean and shiny. So this will make your house look great. It will. And then every 15 minutes, set your timer for 2 minutes and get up and do 2 minutes worth of something. Whether it's cleaning up your kitchen or doing a little mopping, this will make things go fast during the day. Last night, Liz posted a picture of her family getting around the fire pit out back. There's Leanne. So, folks, here's to a little me time, getting things done, but you're taking a break right now, and I'm really proud of you for doing that. We're going to be much better off. Flu has never been fun for anybody. And Justin had a flu back in December that really somebody said, is Phil a priest? Y'all are too funny. He is a very stable man in the Lord, I'm telling you. Normal is sitting on a dryer. Y'all make me laugh. Y'all are great. Well, we're going to get through this. We're going to be better off for it because we may even cut down on regular flu. Can you imagine that? If we start practicing good hygiene, and if you've ever read Miss Brenda Lovelace's book, these ladies like their hygiene stuff. My sister, Susan, was in the Love Lady Center, and she worked there too. And she's not working there now, but she is an amazing holy woman. She's a pastor, and Miss Brenda wrote this book, The Love Ladies, and it's funny. If you need a good read, it is a wonderful story. It's a wonderful story, and it's a real place. And I've been there. In fact, I think Sister Patty was born in what they use as the Love Lady Center now. I think she was born there when she was born in Birmingham, and it is in Birmingham, Alabama. So, folks, let's take some time today. Is it a romance novel? No, it's not a romance novel. It's about 6 women who were in one of the toughest prisons for women in Alabama. And Miss Brenda, she got them to come to her place, her house. It was her house before it was anything else. And she helped to get them back into society. And many of them worked for years at the Lovelady Center. They worked for many years at the Lovelady Center. And it's Miss Brenda's calling to help these women. And it was just a powerful story. And some of them had been in prison for 20 years or more. And she took them to Walmart for the first time. And they didn't even know what size panties they wore. They just, they didn't know about, they knew about hygienes. That's what they call soap and, deodorant and all that sort of thing. So she took them to Walmart, and they were just totally overwhelmed by going into a Walmart. None of them had ever seen a Walmart. They'd been in prison a long time. So she set up this whole thing about getting these ladies. And if you get a chance, read Miss Brenda Lovelace's book. You can look her up on Amazon. I think it is on Kindle. And it's just a powerful, it's just the Lovelady Center. That's Miss Brenda's, Lovelady was Miss Brenda's maiden name. And it's just a powerful story. I mean, she saved my Sister Susan's life. She pretty much did. And Susan will tell you that. She has a great testimonial. But somebody find the book on Amazon and post a link to the book on Amazon. But it's a beautiful story, and yes, I've read all the Mitford novels. They're set in Boone, North Carolina, or Blowing Rock, North Carolina. And my husband's family is from that area. His great-grandmother, I think it was great-grandmother Green, had a little boarding house there, and she had an arm that's like Popeye, because she made beaten biscuits every morning. And she would beat these biscuits and put them out, big old cat head biscuits, and that's what she would feed people. So we can enjoy a good book. We don't have to sit and read it nonstop and let the whole house fall apart around us. We can take a few minutes every hour to read a chapter, or just to, there it is. There's the Amazon link. Y'all are such good helpers. Just great helpers. Thank you so much. Thank you for all that you've done for me. You have given me my life's work. And I'm going to keep doing this till I'm not here anymore. It's strange when you're home. It's strange when you're home for 24/7 like we have been. I have been for the last month. That you see things that you really didn't notice before. And it's kind of good. It's just, you're looking at your home through different eyes. And having an efficient kitchen really helps you to get in there and cook. Leanne's daughter, Caroline, she learned from the best, y'all. And I've known Caroline since she was 10 years old. And she is a fire pistol, I'm telling you. Caroline's always had this great personality. And she's going to be doing the cooking segment today at 4 o'clock. And she is making a vodka sauce. You can make a vodka sauce without vodka, by the way. But she's making a vodka sauce for penne pasta, or some kind of pasta. I don't know what she's going to use, but it's just watching the next generation learn to cook, or she learned from Leanne, from her mama, and that's what isn't that the truth? I pulled out everything in the kitchen counter and wiped it down. Yes, she is a pistol, all right, and I love her, but she's my little homesteader, A few years ago, she moved to Oregon, and they drove a little church bus. I mean, one of those short people buses. That's what they call them here in Transylvania County. There's a little church bus that they bought, and they painted, and they drove it to Oregon, seeing sights all along the way. And they got there, and they ended up selling the bus and, it was such a great way to tour the country. They had 2 dogs. Now they have 3 dogs. And it was just a wonderful way for them she and Sam, to just go right straight across the country. I think they took the southern route and saw lots of things along the way. And then, yes, Ben did get food yesterday. So it was a great trip for them. I'm watching comments at the same time. Justin thinks that if I don't get to see the comments, I will be a little lacking in some things. I probably would, because I like seeing your comments. But I wish they were bigger so I could see them. I guess I need to use my iPad for the show. But my phone does a good show. 3 huskies, yep. They hit all the national parks. Yep, I wipe down things when Robert brings them home from the grocery store. Well, we're going to eat meat till the cows come home at our house. I'm not a vegetarian, and I am going to eat meat from now on. In fact, I like to eat meat. I really do. And we used to sell grocery bags, so I don't mind. But, if you don't wash your grocery bags, they're just as nasty as anything. So a lot of places won't let you use grocery bags right now. Nope, you've got to use plastic bags, because the grocery bags spread germs. We don't sell any bags anymore, but yeah, meat is my friend because it keeps my blood sugar from going up. Well, y'all have a good rest of the day. I'm gonna get in there and make some dough for some pizzas. I might make a little extra. Anyway, I love you all. Drink up, get us some tea. We got good things coming. I'll see you up later. And put us some pictures up for dinner. When you cook something, take a picture of it and give us, take a picture of the plate. Show us what you made for dinner. Take a picture of the casserole. You can do it. Post it on our websites. Oh, not on our websites, on our Facebook pages. LeanneSavingDinner.com/Facebook/Facebook/Saving Dinner, and Facebook, you're on my page right now. Anyway, I love you all. See you later.